The desert winds howled through the forgotten ruins of Abydos, carrying with them whispers of a time long buried beneath the sands. In the heart of this ancient city, where temples once rose toward the sun in praise of Osiris and pharaohs walked as living gods, something was stirring. Deep beneath the stone foundations of a crumbling sanctuary, a sarcophagus, sealed for over 3 millennia, began to tremble. Archaeologist Layla, a rising star in the world of Egyptology, had been drawn to Abydos by an inexplicable dream. Night after night she saw the same vision, a man in priestly robes, standing beneath a golden sky, speaking in a language that resonated deep within her soul, though she could not understand it. His eyes burned with urgency, and his final words echoed each time before she woke, "Return what was lost." With funding from a small research grant and a loyal team of 3, Layla embarked on an expedition to uncover what she believed could be a significant find. But what they discovered was beyond academic value. As her team cleared the debris from the temple's inner sanctum, Layla's hand brushed against a strange marking, a symbol not found in any known records. The stone shifted, revealing a staircase descending into darkness. At the bottom lay a chamber untouched by time. The walls were covered with hieroglyphs so old, so intricate, that even Layla hesitated to interpret them. In the center stood a single sarcophagus, black as obsidian, and adorned with inlaid gold in the shape of a coiled serpent. The air was thick with a presence she couldn't explain, something ancient, watching. They opened the lid slowly. Inside was a man, perfectly preserved, his skin bronzed, his face serene. His chest was covered with a broad collar of lapis lazuli and turquoise, but it was his eyes that shocked them most. They opened. The priest inhaled sharply as though waking from a long slumber. Layla stumbled back, her mind reeling, but the priest looked directly at her and spoke a single word: Ankh. Life. Chaos erupted. Cameras were dropped. A scream echoed as one of her team members ran, but Layla stood frozen. The man, if he could still be called that, rose from his coffin with grace, his movements fluid, practiced. He looked around the chamber, then back to Layla. "You heard my call. The gods have not forgotten." The man identified himself as Amunnacht, a high priest of Osiris from the 18th Dynasty. He had performed a ritual of stasis, placing himself between life and death, awaiting the return of a guardian, someone worthy to complete a mission left unfinished for thousands of years. As Layla translated his words to the stunned team, they realized this was no ordinary discovery. Amunnacht spoke of a powerful artifact, the Heart of Anubis, a black stone that granted power over the boundary between the living and the dead. It had been hidden in fear of its misuse, and Layla's dreams had been his final cry through the veil of time. The priest warned them others would come. There were secret orders, both ancient and modern, who sought the heart, not for balance but for control. Layla, unknowingly chosen, was now bound to protect it. With the setting sun casting shadows over Abydos, the expedition was no longer about history or discovery. It had become a quest, a journey that would take them across deserts, into hidden chambers beneath temples, and deep into the forgotten parts of their own spirits. That night, Layla sat by a fire listening to Amunnacht recount stories of the Old Kingdom, the rituals, the divine laws, the fall of the great dynasties. He remembered the Nile when it flowed pure, the scent of lotus flowers in the palace gardens, and the silence of the stars over the Valley of Kings. As he spoke, she realized something terrifying and beautiful. This was not just a story about the past. It was a war that had never ended, and she was now a part of it. To be continued.